I am making, like I said in the video earlier, I'm gonna be making chili for supper. And I'm making deer chili. And here's my deer going into the chili. Well, I gotta cook it first. And y'all, as always, I decide to do something for supper and I don't have at least one thing I need for the recipe. I didn't have chili seasoning. That's right, I did not have chili seasoning. So, what's Google for? What's YouTube for? You go and you Google, how do I make chili seasoning? Voila, here's chili seasoning. And I'll be John Brown. It smells just like Chilio. I had everything that it called for to make chili seasoning. So we're gonna try it out. But the only thing that I believe that this didn't have in it, that most chili seasonings have in it, is cornstarch to kind of thicken it up. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of cornstarch in this. But first, we must cook the meat. So let's get that started. And while that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of cornstarch, just a little bit. That may be about like maybe half a teaspoon. And when I say this smells just like Chilio, it smells just like Chilio. Okay, where are my subscribers? And it looks like Chilio, look at that. It looks like it. And if you're wondering what all did I put in it, I put in, of course, chili powder, cumin, onion powder, paprika, smoked paprika, salt, pepper. Well, I didn't put that much pepper, so I'm going to add a little bit of pepper to it. And it called for garlic, like garlic powder, but I didn't have any garlic powder, but I do have fresh garlic, and I'm going to add that. Hello. What are you making? I am making deer meat chili from the little Bambi that one of my kiddos got a couple of weeks ago. And I made my own Chilio seasoning, or chili seasoning. Wonderful. How are you? Yes, I love it too. And if y'all want one, go get it at Hobby Lobby. I got it Saturday. I think I paid somewhere between $6 and $8 for it. I didn't think that was too bad. She's making lunch, I guess. No, darling. No, Kathy, I'm not making lunch. It's 5 p.m. here in Alabama. We're on Central Time. And this is supper. Thank you there, Aaron. Oh, what is today? Today's Monday, and it's cold here. We didn't get out of the 30. We didn't get above 30 today. I do hope some of my subscribers join on here soon. And while the meat is cooking, I'm gonna start making some cornbread to go with it. And in that cornbread, I will add onion, cheese, and jalapeños. So if you want to say Mexican cornbread to go with the chili. Okay, so we got that going. And Fancy, you best not jump up here because the stove is on. I'm talking to my cat. One of the three. Okay, like I said, that's cooking. I've got my seasoning mixed up. And now I'm about to get the cornmeal and everything else that I put in cornbread, which I don't have that here right now, so I have to grab all that. So stay tuned. A bowl to mix it in. Please, please tell me I'm not out of cornmeal. Oh. When you're short. Self-rising cornmeal. One ingredient at a time as I cook the hamburger up. That was the cornmeal. I got my olive oil there. I need eggs, buttermilk, and mayonnaise. Buddy, this stuff is lean. Lean. I don't even see any fat in here yet. Okay, eggs, mayonnaise, and buttermilk. Mayonnaise and buttermilk. Okay, where's everybody at? Still, I see no grease in this, y'all. Very little, if any. Deer meat is so lean. Do you want out, Fancy? Okay, now I have to let the cat out. Out. And eggs. Come on, gals, where are y'all at? I usually have more of you on here by now. Okay, Ajax, you don't jump up here either. Hello. We're making chili and cornbread for supper. We make a lot of chili in the South on winter days, and today is a great day to have chili. Y'all, you won't believe, I'll show you this in just a second. It's 11 at night. Well, it is 5 after 5 here, p.m. And you can tell the days are getting longer because a couple of weeks ago it would be dark here by now. Okay. You're not Southern if you don't keep your cast iron skillets in your oven. I'm in Peterborough. I have no idea where that's at. And I'm heating the oven up to 425. Let that heat up. Let's cook the meat a little. Oh, England! I should have known that. Well, I didn't know England had 2 time frames because my dear friend lives in England, in Leamington, not far from New Forest, Newcastle. No, not Newcastle, New Forest. And she's 6 hours ahead of me, so it should, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't do the math. I'm sorry. I'm thinking 6 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. Yeah. And I think she goes to the cliff where she lives. She used to do it on a regular basis. And she could tell me she could see the Isle of Wight from where she lives. And did you know, Flamingo, is that Flaming 99? Did you know that Alabama isn't much smaller than your country, England? We also have a Birmingham. Didn't know you were going to get in a geography lesson, did you? But here, I'm the one talking about geography. I had to ask where Peterborough was. No. I still not only have one viewer, now it's up to 2. I don't know if the internet is going wonky here. But y'all, this is a pound of deer meat. And I'm about to show you just how little grease, fat is in this. Hey, John, where you been? You aren't going to believe how little. That's, okay. Can I pick this up here? Yeah, I think I can. I'm just showing you what little bit of, now, well, let me see. Yeah, I can turn this around. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so sorry to hear that. Just a second, John. Okay, that's over a pound of deer meat right there. That may look like a lot. Oops, that may look like a lot of fat, but that is not. Oops, turn you back around here. I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, was this, well, you're on here, John, and maybe you don't mind talking about it. If you do, that's okay. I won't mention it again, but was it, did you expect it? Was it sudden? What happened? And we will also remember you in our prayers. Sorry to hear about that. Ooh, something's stinking. Something must be on this eye. Is there something on the bottom of that pan? Oh, yes, there is. I don't know what that is, but it stinks. Now, how do you get something off the bottom of a hot pan? Very carefully. Did I get it? I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Oh, yes, he was 88. He had cancer. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know your pain. I feel, you know, because my only aunt, which was my biological father's sister, passed away like 2 days before Christmas. And today is my only cousin's, her daughter's birthday. So this is going to be her first birthday without her mom. Oh, goodness. Cancer's an enemy. Yes, yes, Mark, it is. It definitely is. Goodness gracious. Well, John, I can only wish that you would carry on his legacy, you know? Especially if he were, you know, a good man. Hey, Bev, I'm back. I'm making chili. I don't use a colander anymore because I'm lazy. To me, using colander means good evening. We're having chili.
Need me to do anything?
Yeah, that garbage right there, right now, can be taken out. Gotta go. Well, dang. Flaming 99. Sorry you gotta go. Maybe you can catch us next time. See ya. Huh?
So I'm in tomorrow at that urgent care place for the x-ray.
Yeah, how's it feeling?
I mean, it feels fine. It's just I don't want to take a chance of it being something else.
Well, buddy, I think if you had torn an ACL or whatever, I don't think you'd be able to walk right now.
No, Mom, you can still walk on a torn ACL. Can't already done the research. You might be limping, but you can still walk on it.
Is it swollen?
It was for a little while. And they said, been doing some research on it. They said, swollen, or when your knees swollen, when the stiffness in the leg, a lot of stiffness. First 3 or 4 days. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So.
Yeah.
Glad they do it. I'm glad they do it down there, so I don't want to have to go down to Coleman or up to Coleman.
Yeah. Okay, so the ground, I want to say ground beef, but the ground deer is done.
Ground deer?
Yeah, we're having deer chili. Deer chili. And I'm going to put that much fresh garlic in there.
Spice it up a little bit more?
Well, darling, I had to make my own chili mix, so this is going to be a first, and it smells like chili-o.
Smells really good.
Well, you hungry?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm not starving or nothing.
Well, you got time to go shower because I still have to make the cornbread, and I'm hoping this will be ready in like 30 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Need help with anything else?
Yeah, see if you can pull out the can opener for me and open up this can of tomatoes. Okay, get all that in there. Look in this cabinet over here and see if it's over there. Or is this one of those? Yeah, no, it's not one of those cans that you can you see that? Air. I need that air. Where this stuff stays. Okay. It's black.
We got it done today since it's Martin Luther King Day.
Don't say anything. I'm doing it live on YouTube. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and add. My mom is 86 and she gets her around like a 50. Thanks everyone for the support. It means a lot. Well, bless her heart. I work for a lady that is 86 years old. She is still working. Has a 9-to-5 job. She did tell me the other day, she says, well, I am going to have to stop. And because I think she's finally starting to have a few health things going on. But that woman amazes me. How well she gets around. I'm telling you, y'all, this stuff smells good. I mean, it smells real good. You find the can opener? Goodness gracious, this smells good. It may be the best chili I've ever made. Using my own seasonings, you know? And I'll tell you again what I used, what I put in it. I put, y'all, spices do not go bad. You see this right here? This thing right here is probably about 10 years old, if it's not older. Let me see if there's an expiration date on it. I do not see an expiration date, but I guarantee you this is about 10 years old. I never get rid of my spices, but I use chili powder, of course. Can you not, Drew? I know there's a can opener. The black can opener is right in there, I think. This cumin right here. Okay, this does have an expiration date. 2011. It's more than 10 years. This paprika here, November 16th. November 16th. I meant November 20, 2016. Put paprika in there. There you go. This onion. Oh, well, this onion is still good. 20. Yeah, but I mean, I can get those. It's just this one right here.
Needs open. Okay.
And I also put in a little bit of that. And thank you. And I added just a little bit of cornstarch just to kind of thicken it up because I don't like watery chili. Thank you. And I don't necessarily, I'm putting cannellini beans and a can of Great Northern beans. I don't like kidney beans, they're too tough. I mean, I'm not saying I never use kidney beans, I just, for the most part, I don't. And we're gonna put one big can of crushed tomatoes in it. It's smelling good. Where's everybody at? Oh, and I also put salt and pepper in there. I started working in concrete when I was 14 years old. When I turned 40, my doctor said, thank you. And crushed tomatoes. Ooh, that's like tomato paste. There's no tomatoes in it. Oh well. We hope it. No, darling, I think that's it.
Is it donkey been fed yet?
I think Ron, well, I know Ron went out there. We got a burn pile for him today, and he got the burn pile started. Okay. And he put a bale of hay in the shed.
If he ain't fed him, then I'll feed him.
But you can ask him. I mean, you can just ask him. He's on the phone in there talking to his friend.
And this right here is just for the it's for the 375 thing.
Yeah, I figured. I figured that's what it was. I didn't even know. Ooh, I don't know. Those crushed tomatoes did not look good. Sorry to hear about that, John. I can only imagine not being able to work, and yeah, probably make you go stir crazy. Well, okay, Bev, I just saw that you love chili, but you don't eat deer meat. I promise you, you would never know this was not regular beef. Looks good. And I gotta kind of like taste it. And turn it back up. Let it start. That's not bad, y'all. Thomas, where have you been? It's got a great style, in my opinion. Okay. I don't know how people don't work. I don't know either, Thomas. I really don't, you know. I meant John, not Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Whew. Well, that chili is tasting pretty darn good, y'all. I'll take one more bite just to make sure it's not missing something. All that stuff's need to do is just get boiling hot, and it's going to be good to go. No, you know, that's good. It never fails, though. I only made one. I can cook a duck. Make your ears blink. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it because Ron gets in here. Matter of fact, he made Italian chicken, broccoli, and risotto, or that word I can't even pronounce. Little bitty, some kind of Italian noodle. I don't know. And it was pretty darn good. Hello there, Ann. So now, yeah, I'm going to make the cornbread and let that chili heat up. I'm making chili and cornbread, Ann. Hope you're feeling good today. Hey there, Mary. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't get diddly squat done around here today. And if y'all could see this house, you would know I am telling the truth. I slept late. Well, not terribly late, but I didn't get out of bed at the time I usually get out because it was so cold here in Alabama. Now, I know you northerners, it's far colder up there than it is down here, but for 30 degree day, for the temperature to be at 30 degree, and that's your high for the day, it's cold. Well, yeah. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come in my kitchen today and I'm going to take everything out of these cabinets one at a time now. And get rid of all the extra sour cream bowls, butter bowls, lids that don't go to anything. And, hi, Ian. Back at you. 16 degrees here with 8 inches of snow. Good golly jeez. But that didn't happen. I didn't get in here because I went on ahead and showered, got dressed, and I was thinking about doing a live. I did. But I was thinking about doing a live about 10:30 and did not realize that the inauguration was on. Well, I parked my butt for the first time ever and watched the inauguration. I've never sat down and watched an inauguration. Y'all can hate me or love me for that. I don't care. But I'm just telling you the truth. And I videoed most of it. And I do hope that Trump, he's in there talking to his friend up in New York. And I do hope that Trump comes through with all the promises he made. I absolutely, and I did. I'm like, I laughed and I like, woohoo, when he said this. He says, and I'm here to tell you there's only two genders, and that's male and female. And I'm like, whoa! Somebody needed to say that. And, well, if y'all listen to it, you know what I'm saying. Just saying a little. It's amazing. Yes, she does. There ain't no comparison between she and the former first ladies. That's all I'm going to say. And some first ladies that weren't even a first lady. Okay, shut up, Becky. Freedom back. Are you, okay, you say you're in England. Did you live here or, I don't know. Do you have family here or, I don't know, curious. Okay, now I gotta, this chili, the chili is going. Y'all look at this. Oh, come here. Let me swirl this around here. Look at that. It's looking pretty darn good, and it's starting to bubble up. So I'm gonna let it sit there and simmer or come to a boil, and then I will, let's see if I can sit you there on my measuring cup. You're kind of at a slant, but that's the best I can do. Yeah. So the cornbread. So I got my cornmeal in here. Y'all, I don't measure anything. At almost 58, I gave up directions and measurements a long time ago. Did I say almost 58? No, almost 59. And thanking God for every day He's given. That's round about 2 cups of cornmeal. I grew up watching John Wayne. Oh my goodness. That much mayonnaise. That's probably about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And I think England people gag at mayonnaise. I'm not positive about that. Maybe it's the Aussies. One of y'all do. Some olive oil, about a tablespoon. And happy days. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. And of course, buttermilk. Yeah. And if it's got green sitting on top, that's when it's the best. No green. Expiration date, 12/18/24. It'll get there before I use it all. Now what else? Oh, the eggs. Oh, my eggs are already sitting over here. I feel your pain. Yeah, we know. Hey, but it's what's up here, not what's here. Age is just a number, right? Okay, and these are fresh eggs. They hadn't even been in the refrigerator. They've been sitting on my counter for the past couple of days. People I work for, every time I go, he gives me about 3 dozen fresh eggs, and I don't have to buy them, and I love it. One thing, they're fresh. Secondly, I don't have to buy them, because if anybody's priced eggs lately, they're about $5 a dozen down here. Oops, I need to stir this chili. You don't want to burn it. Well, Perazar, whatever your name is, I can't say it. That's how it's supposed to be, darling. Yes. Y'all see what Ann just said, and that's how it's supposed to be. Oops, I forgot, y'all. I gotta get one of my skillets. I gotta put the bacon grease in here and get it in the oven and let that heat up real good. Yes, it is. Ian, yes, it is. Well, as long as you're not a privileged kid, you're okay, okay? Or an entitled kid. Think that you're entitled to stuff, because you got to remember, take it from us older folks, honey. You got to work for it. Nothing comes free. I tell you one thing that is free though, and that's salvation through Jesus Christ. That's free. All day, every day, 24/7, 365 days of the year. Salvation is free. All you have to do is ask. And that's bacon grease, and I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it heat up. And I did say I was gonna make Mexican cornbread, putting jalapeños and onions and cheese in it. I may change my mind. Yes, I do. And you know what? I paid $2 for it at the thrift store. I don't buy anything new if I don't have to. Hey there, Deidre. Oops, I think I need to turn the chili down before I burn it, because it's bubbling up pretty good. We just want it to simmer until this cornbread gets ready. Y'all, I'm telling you what, this may be the best chili I might have ever made. I gotta taste it one more time now that it's kind of heated. I'm telling you what, this is the, I won't say anything, I'll just let them come to the table and let them see for themselves. That's pretty darn good. And I made the seasoning myself. Yep. And one of my favorite things to do too is go to the thrift stores and find like a small piece of furniture that you know doesn't look like it's fit for anything, and bring it home, clean it up, give it a coat of paint. Okay. And that's the cornbread mix. It could be a little thicker, but I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm about to cut up some onion and grate some cheese. When you find a thrift store that can do that, let me know, okay? Now there have been those that have been a lucky one that has gotten like a purse or a jacket or something, and then they got it home, looked in it, and found treasures. That does happen, you know. Okay. I got sidetracked. What was I doing? The onions. I gotta get an onion. Did we get that? No, that's not low enough. I need to take it down to 2. I doubt you can find this. Okay, now be nice. Be nice, okay? We want to be nice to each other, okay? And Ian, for your information, I love the English. He is bullying me. Okay, y'all, stop it. I have 12 kids and I know how to handle you. And don't make me put you in the corner, okay? That's okay, darling. Let him, because I am. I don't find it insulting. I am a grandmother. And if he wants to call me Granny, that's okay. I'll call him Sonny Boy, okay? But, Ian, what I was saying, I love the English accent so much. My Siri is British accent. And I'm gonna put that much. That's probably about 1/4 of that onion. I'm not trolling, I'm showing her respect. It's okay, y'all. Have y'all had supper yet? Well, Ian, I would hope you have had supper because it's going on midnight there. Did you have fish and chips? Thomas, what about you? You're an hour ahead, so it's going on 7 there. I would imagine you've had supper by now, or either you're making it. And don't tell me it's a TV dinner. Hey there, Valerie. I'm glad you caught us too. Found money in clothes and purses at thrift stores. Yeah, I know. It happens. There's all kinds of YouTube stories out there about people finding stuff at thrift stores. Okay, this is gonna look like a lot of onion, and it's really not. But think, hey there, Becky. I got some chicken I can cook. Okay. But that's the onion I'm putting in the cornbread mix. And now think hush puppies. Hush, and if you think onions and cornbread, it doesn't sound good, but if you think about hush puppies have everything that I just put in this cornbread mix. It's just a thicker batter. And now I gotta put some cheese in there. And I don't know if I have any jalapenos or not. I'm gonna have to look in the refrigerator. At this time of night, look at cheese. Please tell me I have grated cheese. Okay, good. Because I really did not want to have to grate cheese. So I think I've got enough cheese. Hey there, Alan. Hadn't seen or heard from you in a while. Darling, I know what time it is there. It's going on midnight. That was probably maybe half a cup. I like a lot of cheese, so I'm probably going to put more. We're making deer chili and jalapeno cornbread, if I have jalapenos. So I can sleep when you can. Okay. Really good chili and cornbread. I don't think I have any jalapenos in here. Okay. What do we got here? We got pickles. We do have jalapenos. Now Ron's always after me to make sweet cornbread. I do not make sweet cornbread, but the closest thing that I have are these jalapenos here. My daughter made these, and if I'm not mistaken, it's pineapple jalapenos. And if I pull the jalapenos out of here, they're probably gonna be sweet. That's as close as I'll ever do a sweet cornbread, but I don't have a choice because I don't have any other jalapenos. So I'm gonna have to pull this out and put it in the cornbread. Okay. Smells amazing. I'm not gonna put many because I don't want it to be like noticeably sweet. I'm backwards at the minute. I'm dog sitting, so I walk dog early hours. Love great. Little dog. A cockapoo, I'm told. Okay. All right. Yeah. Some of my daughters, as a matter of fact, they still do occasionally dog sit. One is actually, but two of them are groomers, dog groomers. Okay. I gotta taste these. I'm not putting many of these jalapenos in there. Is it a foreign dog? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna taste one of these peppers. Dog grooming ain't easy. No, it's not. Let's taste it. And I'll taste a little bit, please. It's sweet. It is super sweet. I'm not putting many in these, but Elvis will be happy. Oh my gosh, yes, it's an Afghan hound. Oh my goodness. Well, Ian, do you remember being over here? I'm thinking you were in the States, but no, you weren't in the States. There used to be a commercial here with an Afghan hound. I can't remember what that commercial was about, but it was showing a guy going down a road in a convertible, and the camera is coming up from the backside, and it looks like the guy, and it looks like this long blonde-haired girl, and it comes around and it's an Afghan hound. I always liked that commercial. I thought it was funny, but I can't remember what the commercial was about. It might have been like for a shampoo or something. I can't really remember. I'm looking at the clock because it's 5:45 right now. I was hoping to have supper ready by 5:30, but that didn't happen, did it? Y'all, any of y'all here in the States remember that commercial I was just talking about? That chili gonna be delicious. Yeah, it is. And that's all I'm putting in there because these are sweet. I don't like sweet cornbread. So again, Elvis is gonna be happy about this. I'm just putting it in there for maybe the jalapeno taste. Okay, now I gotta pull the skillet out. That's gonna be blazing hot. Ooh. You know it's hot enough when you can hear it sizzle. And like I said, I love cheese, so I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit more cheese on the top of this. May as well go ahead and put the whole bag. Why not? That's gonna be some really cheesy cornbread there. No. Oops. Don't drop that in the skillet. That's what it looks like. And there's the chili still going. Okay. All right. Now you sit right there and sit still. Don't you fall off that measuring cup, because that's what it's sitting on. Okay, my left-handed mitt. Gosh. Oh gosh. There. Now y'all, supper should be ready. It's probably really it's probably going to take the cornbread about, to be really good and done, it's going to take at least 15, somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes. Now, hold on a second. So see, like I said, I got this from a thrift store. It was just kind of nasty looking. I brought it home, painted it, and I have it stored. Actually, I have 3 of them, and they're kind of different sizes, but I don't care. They serve the purpose. So I'm gonna sit here and talk to y'all while I'm waiting on the cornbread, because chili is done. I still cannot get over how good how good this chili tastes. I wish y'all could be here and enjoy some with us. And for y'all that didn't see, I'm gonna do it for the 3rd or 4th time. I put a little bit of onion. Can you find some really good stuff? Yes, you can find a lot of good stuff at the thrift store. Phillips, maybe. What do you mean, Phillips? Iron. I don't know. But I use a little bit of onion. I use some paprika, this kind of paprika. I use this kind of paprika, and I use the smoked paprika. I never knew there was a difference until just recently. But this smoked paprika kind of smells like barbecue. So they must put this in barbecue potato chips. And I love barbecue potato chips. And I used a little bit this and this. And again, they called for garlic powder, but I am out at the moment. So I used fresh garlic in there. And I added salt, pepper, and I put about a teaspoon of cornstarch in there and just stirred it all up. Voila. You have chili mix. Nice. Real nice. Y'all, I got a, is it a Land's End or I don't know. I'm gonna go get it. Hold on a second. Yeah, here it is. A full length Land's End down. Where did the tag go? Here's the tag. Insulation, goose down. down and feathers. Supper will be ready in about 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Was this a great deal? At the thrift store, I think I paid, it was tagged $25 and I had like 15% off. So I paid about $20 for this. The thing is practically brand. It's in perfect shape. And the only kind of jackets that I buy at the thrift stores, if it's not down, I don't buy it. And my closet is full with down jackets that I have gotten from the thrift store. Yes, Ian, we found some really good stuff. Neighboring clothes with tags still on them. Yes. Just for a few bucks. Can't beat it. Nope, you can't. It's a bargain. Well, of course. Of course. Now, if I wasn't doing the live right now, I could be straightening up my kitchen. But I'm not going to. Closest thing I'm going to do is just put all these spices back up. And I have 2 drawer full of spices. Like I say, I never throw them out. Ever. Because just as soon as you think, oh no, I'm not going to use that, you throw it out and then you come across a recipe that calls for it. And like I said, I don't believe spices go bad. Yeah, quality. Especially with the cost of everything now, for sure. Well, honey, if Trump keeps his promises, I so hope we see decrease in prices. Said he's opening up the pipeline too. He's going to close those borders. If you watch the inauguration, you know. I keep on saying, I hope it's for real. I hope everything he says comes to fruition. Yeah, I know. My tea. Here it is. Well, he's having a good conversation in there with George right now. He'll call George just about every night. His buddy up in New York, and they'll talk. And if I'm talking to one of my friends or doing what I'm doing right now, usually he's in here when I'm doing my live, because he likes to interact with everybody too. But I think he and George right now are on cloud 9 with how things are going, politically speaking. I gotta have one more bite of that. I am, being that you are in England, do you ever eat that blood pudding? Because I think that's popular over there. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'm telling you, this is some of the best. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be tooting my own horn, but this is really some of the best chili I've ever made. I won't be buying Chili-O ever again. I'll make my own from here on out. Well, he's getting off the phone with George in there, so he'll be in here in just a second. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to keep the conversation going, because sometimes when you keep the conversation going, That pushes the saliva out, and hopefully the other subscribers will jump on.
Is it ready yet?
We got about the chip. Come taste the chili and tell me what you think.
Who's that? Who we on? Live?
Y'all, black pudding. Oh, and have you ever tried it?
It's good. It's weak.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, weak?
It's okay. It's not as good as your normal chili.
Go talk to George.
I'm done. I'm ready to eat. And then I gotta go feed Hazel.
They call it black pudding. It's gross. No, I don't eat that. I don't.
Throw another log on the fire.
Say, I wouldn't try black pudding because I won't do anything. What's no, you sound like Ron.
What?
When we're talking about that black pudding, I thought it was called blood pudding, but it's black pudding that they eat in England.
Oh.
And it's made out of blood.
Ugh. Yeah, it's not really sweet like pudding. It's nasty tasting.
Enjoy your dinner and God bless. You guys are the best. All right, Beverly. Glad you got to come on here. I don't know why he's saying this tastes weak. This is, to me, this is like the best chili I've ever made.
Oh, I don't think so.
What's it missing?
I don't know. It's got a funny...
Don't taste funny to me.
Little too... You put cayenne in there?
No, I didn't put cayenne.
What?
I didn't put any cayenne in it. You want cayenne in it?
No, something tastes... I don't know. Tastes different. It's okay. It's good. It'll be great.
Yeah, I know. It's
What else are you making?
cornbread.
Sweet cornbread?
Well, you'll see.
Never makes what I like.
Tell
Never.
him we got Lee Marvin fans on here.
Who?
Lee Marvin fans on here.
No,
What's
what
it?
was this? He was the drunk in... Oh, what was the name of that movie?
This isn't George. This is Elvis.
No.
He was talking to his friend George up in New York. Hey there, Lisa. We're just waiting for the cornbread to finish. I already got my delicious chili ready.
Oh.
It's a joke. It's a joke. His name is not Elvis. His name is Ron. But his AKA is Elvis.
And not because... Nobody calls me that in real life. It's just here where, you know, I'll come in and we'll go out and Elvis has left the building.
Yeah, so it's just it's a joke. Hey there, Jen. I see you too. Let me see your glasses a second. Where's your glasses?
Probably on the table. I'll get them.
All right, you men. You men. Do y'all have 100 pair of reading glasses? I could go back there in our bedroom right now, and on his nightstand, on his side of the bed, he has a basket about yay, and it's full of reading glasses, and he can never find his glasses.
Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, this pair here. Let's see here. I gotta look at something. What is, oh yeah, Ian, yeah, that you said that's your little niece there. Yeah. Any other guys, y'all need to upload a picture on here. I can't tell what. Oh yeah, Alan's is like the American eagle. John, where'd John go? Well, is John still in the room? I guess Perez decided to leave. Oh, Perez is that, looks like he's flexing his muscles on there. Not impressed. Sorry. Not sorry. John? There you are, John. John's just got a J by his name. I got prescription is 2.5, but I don't wear them unless I'm on the mountain bike. Okay. Yeah. I have prescription glasses and I'm supposed to wear them while I drive. But I did used to know an ophthalmologist that said they only weaken your eyes. So I quit using them. Unless I just have to, like if I'm in an area that I'm not familiar with and I'm looking for a street sign or something like that, then I'll use them, but otherwise, no.
You shut the light off?
What light?
That one?
Yeah.
Someone did.
I did. I turned it off this morning. I'm at.
What one?
Trying to save electricity, remember?
Oh yeah, I got a picture of your heaters and
Yeah, all my
ice
space
machines.
heaters. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my towel warmer.
So we got 11 people, it says, yeah. But that's okay. I'm not going to complain. We don't have trolls on here right now.
We don't have what?
Trolls.
Oh.
Let me
Not
check
yet.
the cornbread.
They're probably eating dinner with mommy and daddy.
Yeah, they probably
I
are.
just bought cheese. We finished it.
Or probably eating ramen noodles in the basement. What are you looking for?
I was looking for the cheese, but it's gone.
Yeah, I just used 2 things of cheese.
No, not that cheese, though.
And
Monterey.
oh,
Sarah eating?
Yeah, she is.
yes, definitely. He's looking forward to supper. Yeah, hungry. Oh, wow. Okay, that's what the cornbread's looking like right now. But I got to put it on the top rack to brown it some more. So less than 5 minutes, y'all.
You're only 35 minutes late now. There's real time and then there's Becky time. And it's not the same.
Yeah. I put my chicken in. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I guess it's going to be your breakfast, huh? And there, yeah. Man, looking good. Yep. And y'all. Yeah. Listen, y'all. I want to tell y'all this. If you told me 3, 4, 5 years ago that I would be on TikTok, I'd say you're full of it. I would never go on that kitty channel. Hello. Because I started it right around Christmas and I am thoroughly enjoying it there. Now, y'all, I don't know who owns it now, but I know Diddy Trump did something to keep it going for those that have been on it for a long time. You might want to try it out. Well, Sherlock, who cued you in?
Is this something, jewelry or something?
What is it? What is it? No, that's my nail polish that I picked off the other night. I am not a foo-foo girl. I can't wear nail polish very long or sit there and pick it off. I left it on the table. At least it wasn't a
Well, it
fingernail.
looked like a heart.
Yeah.
It looked like a heart. I wasn't sure. Did you ever find the earring?
No. He got me a pair of earrings for Christmas, and I've lost
They were
one.
good earrings.
Yeah. Well, and I said don't vacuum since, and that was that Sunday morning. I noticed that it was no, it wasn't Sunday. It was Saturday morning. Yeah, it was Saturday morning. I noticed it was missing. So I said don't vacuum until we can find it. We can't go too much longer. I haven't gotten TikTok.
Did you open this yet?
Yes, and I know what I don't have to open it. I already know what it's about.
Okay. And everything's good?
Everything's good. One more question. I'm going to ask them, has anybody on here, and I'm probably not going to say these letters right, ever torn your ACL? Is that it?
Yeah, ACL, or I think it's an NCL too. You can, both.
Well, my son is working on getting on a hockey team here. And at one of his practices last week, he got knocked down or whatever and came home limping. And he hadn't been to the doc in the box yet, but he thinks he's torn an ACL.
I don't think he'd be walking.
I don't think he'd be walking if he'd done that. Bryson says, no, you don't think so. Have you done it? Have you torn yours?
No, but I know a lot of people who have, and
It's extremely painful, right?
No,
Well, he's walking around.
Some people had to use that little scooter to get around.
Yeah.
I tore a hamstring. And that you could walk.
I don't
man,
think he's done
really
anything. I just think he's kind of
When I
being
did it,
paranoid because it's still
I
hurting.
thought-
He probably
'cause I was running to
twisted
first
it
base,
really good, but I don't
I
think
thought somebody
he's
threw a dagger,
hurt it as
like
bad
a
as he's
dagger
hurt
up
it.
my leg. And I was about
Okay, that cornbread should be
this
ready.
short from first base. I couldn't move. I couldn't move to touch first base to be safe. I was out.
I know if he actually tore his ACL, he wouldn't be able to wear boots right now. But he wouldn't be able to walk.
Not the
Well, no,
Achilles.
even if it was right there, the boots having to lean forward a little bit, he wouldn't be able to.
Oh.
I knew a guy, like I said, he tore his ACL just by doing jumping jacks.
He did it down the block before. I don't know. He didn't have to have surgery. It wasn't bad enough for surgery, but he just redid it again.
My great-grandmother, about 2-3 years before she passed, she broke her hip.
Go ahead. Feel free,
Went to the
Deidre.
hospital
Feel free.
After many months of
I bet
healing, pushed
in the
herself
hospital.
to get out of bed, and when she put pressure on her legs, broke her hip again.
Really?
Oh, bless your heart.
So after that,
Sorry to hear that,
spent the
Aubrey.
rest of her life on hospice.
How in the world did you do that?
She couldn't get out of bed by herself anymore.
Back in the oven. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And it does. It smells amazing. I'm going to heat this up to boiling one more time, and then we will get your bowl.
Where's my phone?
And we'll be ready to sit down.
Hey
and eat.
Siri, where are you?
For sure. Definitely.
Where are you, Siri?
Okay. Is Sarah up?
Yeah, she's awake.
Okay.
I just texted her and told her it's ready.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get pretty hot.
We have a good president now.
Yes, finally. Did you hear what Biden told Trump? He
What?
told, welcome home.
Welcome home. That's gotta be a joke. But then coming from him, it is
Biden
probably true.
pardoned his whole family during that.
He also pardoned Fauci.
Fauci and Pelosi and somebody else, Miley.
Okay, y'all, let's not ruin our supper.
But I think they'll be able to overthrow them. Because they weren't convicted yet. How could you pardon somebody that hasn't been... It doesn't make any
That's
sense.
what it looks like on the inside.
idea.
You can't pardon somebody that's not convicted of a crime.
Okay, y'all, well, I'll dish out a bowl for Elvis, and then we're probably gonna
Oh, what should you say?
pop off here. Hey, Bryson, you mind getting some paper plates? I'm just gonna put the cornbread on the table, and y'all can put it on paper plates. Okay. Oh goodness, here we go, y'all. I have enjoyed the live. I've enjoyed talking with y'all and chatting. I hope y'all have a good evening. We're about to go sit down. He likes his piping hot, so I gotta get it there before it cools down a degree. Okay? So we hope to catch y'all again. See y'all. See ya. I didn't. Good gosh. End.